From not classing beer as an alcoholic beverage until 2013 because it wasn't strong enough, to the rich sometimes driving in ambulances to beat traffic, we take a look at 10 of the craziest things you probably didn't know about Russia. Number 10. Beer was not categorized as an alcoholic beverage until 2013. Did you know that beer was grouped under foodstuff in Russia before 2013? Beer was considered a mere soft drink and was sold even in street kiosks at any time of the day and consumed openly. It was a common occurrence to see teenagers swinging beer bottles as they strolled along the streets. It was until after public health advocates and family groupings piled pressure on the government to review the lax legislation. Number 9. September 12th is Skip Work, Have Sex Day. When populations started declining at an alarming 700,000 people annually, Russians were given a day off work to make babies. In the eastern region of Ulyanovsk, it is referred to as the Day of Conception, and couples are advised to spend the day at home to procreate. Interestingly, prizes such as cars, apartments, and money are awarded to couples who give birth in exactly 9 months from that public holiday. The holiday was introduced to help Russia's demographic crisis by improving the struggling birth rate. Number 8. You may be deported for telling kids that gay people exist. Russia is a conservative nation, and a bill signed by President Putin in 2013 criminalized speaking to minors about non-traditional sexual orientation. Gay pride rallies and associations were banned as a result. If found disseminating any information about gays or any other LGBT community to minors, one may be deported, jailed, or fined heavily. This legislation was passed with the aim of protecting children from pornography and harmful information. Number 7. Fifth deadliest country in the world to be a journalist. Statistically, 64% of journalist deaths in Russia are from suspicious deaths and murders. The frequent disappearance of reporters is also rampant in certain regions. Reports from independent organizations such as the International Federation of Journalists further point out that there is a higher number of premature deaths among journalists due to crossfire incidents, suspicious accidents, crimes, as well as domestic cases of manslaughter. Additionally, Russia remains one of the worst countries in solving journalist deaths cases due to ineffective prosecution. Number 6. Russia sold Alaska to USA for less than 2 cents per acre. Alaska was part of Russia's territory until 1867. Russia at the time was in a difficult financial position amid fears that Alaska could be seized by the British if another war broke out. The United States paid Russia $7.2 million for Alaska, which is 1,518,800 square kilometers in area. The move was largely made to weaken the British power in the region and tone down the rivalry between the two countries. Number 5. Most billionaires in anywhere else in the world. Moscow is referred to as the city of billionaires. It has an average of 84 billionaires in contrast to other cities such as New York, which has 62 billionaires, while London and Hong Kong each have an average of 43 billionaires. The total net worth of the Moscow billionaires is estimated to be around $366 billion, while New York City comes second with an estimated $280 billion billionaire net worth. Number 4. Russia is only 4 kilometers from USA. The nearest point between Russia and USA are only 4 kilometers apart. Russia and Alaska are divided by the Strait of Bering, which is roughly 55 miles at its narrowest point. In the middle of the dividing strait sits 2 islands, the Big Diomede that sits in Russian territory and the Little Diomede that is part of the United States. The 2 islands are less than 2.5 miles apart, which translates to roughly 4 kilometers apart. Number 3. The rich sometimes drive in ambulances to beat traffic. Moscow has one of the worst traffic gridlocks in the world. In order to avoid these traffic snarl-ups, the rich drive freely around in ambulances. These vehicles are fitted with sirens and look like regular ambulances, but are luxuriously fitted out with expensive seats, plush interiors, and a distinct lack of medical supplies. During rush hour, the rich pay as much as $150 per hour to beat the congested traffic. Number 2. It is taboo to whistle in your house. Whistling indoors is considered a taboo in Russia, as they believe this will make all the money fly out of the window. The locals view it as a way of inviting poverty into the home. It is seen as bad luck, and the fear of plunging into financial problems has made the Russians hold this belief and superstition against whistling. Number 1. Lake Karachay is the most polluted spot on Earth. Did you know you would end up dead within an hour if you spent time around Lake Karachay? The radiation levels around this lake are so high that 1 hour along the shores of this lake would have 600 roentgen of radiation absorbed into your body, enough to kill you. The high radiation is as a result of nuclear effluent from nearby nuclear facilities. Hope you enjoyed the video, follow us on Twitter, and thanks for watching.